Hey gamers, welcome back to our channel. Today, we got something special for you, a roundup of the top 5 best gaming laptops of 2024. If you're on the lookout for a powerhouse that can handle the latest games, you're in the right place. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for all the latest tech updates. You can buy these gaming laptops from the links that are given in the description below. Now let's jump into it. 5. Asus ROG Strix Scar 17, 2023. AMD's range of Zen 4 mobile chips are the finest number crunchers you'll find in a gaming laptop. That makes this Asus ROG Strix Scar 17 one of the most powerful gaming laptops I've ever tested. But some of the shine has been taken off because I can't shake the feeling AMD machines still seem to be tier 2 in the eyes of their makers. Which is a shame because this is a really impressive gaming laptop that makes the ridiculous MSI Titan look even more dumb. The Asus is near $2,000 cheaper and outperforms it in practically every metric that matters. This is the most affordable RTX 4090 machine I've seen in this generation, so I guess in some regards being seen as a lesser light in laptops terms has maybe served this AMD-powered system after all. It's also one of the best performing RTX 4090 machines I've seen, which is a double whammy that makes it difficult to recommend any of the rest. You absolutely do need to be plugging it in because, despite that 90 watt battery, it really doesn't last long away from a wall socket. If you're gaming, consider the battery like some sort of uninterruptible power supply rather than something to rely on for long. The key spec, as always in a gaming notebook, is that of the CPU/GPU combo. We've already spoken in great length about the mobile RTX 4090 decrying its misnaming as an RTX 4080 in a thin disguise, but the mobile AMD CPU is the big new thing here. It's AMD's latest Zen 4 architecture brought into the laptop realm, and it's pretty damn special, hosing the competing Intel 13th Gen chips used in comparative systems. Sometimes by a long way, it's a 16-core, 32-thread processing monster that so far hasn't burned up inside the confines of this surprisingly slight chassis. 4. Asus ROG Zephyrus G14, 2023. Each year there's a new Zephyrus G14 it seems, and each year we're impressed. This time around you'll find a stonking combination of AMD's excellent 7000 series processors and NVIDIA's RTX 40 series GPS. With the right chip under the hood, this is unbeatable as the best 14-inch gaming laptop. You do have to choose your chip wisely, however. We were sent a G14 with an RTX 4090 stuffed inside it, and that's anything but a wise choice. This laptop isn't really cut out for NVIDIA's most powerful mobile GPU, and you definitely notice that when it ends up going slower in games than most RTX 4080 devices. Though there's a range of options available to choose from, and the more affordable GPUs look to be a whole lot more sensible in both performance and price. As for AMD's chip, mostly you'll find the fantastic Ryzen 9 7940HS in the new G14, and it's a real stunner. This latest generation of mobile chips from AMD have been some of the company's finest to date. At 8 cores and 16 threads, we're truly into high-performance territory even in a small form factor. The cheaper models come with the Ryzen 7 7735HS, which shares most of the good stuff from the Ryzen 9. I rate this size of laptop highly. You could stuff it in a backpack without a second thought, or take it on a trip abroad, and be no worse off for it in your luggage. It's a big reason why I love the 2022 G14. The underside looks a little different on the 2023 model, but it's generally much the same as the model before. The G14 is also chocked full of useful ports. There's a microSD card reader, a USB 4 port, and even an HDMI 2.1 port. 3. Razer Blade 15. The latest spin of the Razer Blade 15 once again improves on one of the best gaming laptops ever made. It has the same gorgeous zinc milled aluminum chassis as its predecessor, only this time it can house one of NVIDIA's latest RTX 40 series GPUs and an Intel 13th Gen Core i9 CPU. When we played with the Razer Blade 15, it advanced with a 10th Gen Intel chip and RTX 3080 95W GPU inside it. We fell in love all over again. The chassis hasn't changed since then. It just now ships with even more powerful components. We've also since tried out the larger Razer Blade 17 with an RTX 3080 Ti humming away inside it, alongside one of those tasty 12th gen chips and still stand bewildered by what will fit inside such a compact and neat chassis. That said, you will get some throttling because of that slimline design, and even on the larger Blade 17 the battery life can be a little slim, but you're still getting outstanding performance from a beautiful machine. The Blade 15 isn't the lightest gaming laptop you can buy, but 5 pounds is still way better than plenty of traditional gaming laptops, while also offering similar performance and specs. That heft helps make it feel solid too. It also means the Blade 15 travels well in your backpack. An excellent choice for the gamer on the go, or if you don't have the real estate for a full-blown gaming desktop and monitor. Keyboard snobs will be happy to see a larger shift and half-height arrow keys. The Blade 15 Advanced offers per-key RGB lighting over the base model's zonal lighting. Typing feels great, and I've always liked the feel of the Blade's keycaps. The trackpad can be frustrating at times, but you're going to want to use a mouse with this gorgeous machine anyway, so it's not the end of the world. 2. Gigabyte G5 2023. The Gigabyte G5 2023 is a great deal, and that's a little surprising considering the price hike we usually see for brand new gaming laptops. But you'll find no fad features or unnecessary add-ons to push up the costs here. Just a straightforward, well-built, and cleverly provisioned gaming laptop for less than $900 or £900 that delivers plenty of frames and games. Let's start with the star of the show here, the RTX 4060. We're yet to see Nvidia's RTX 40 series drop to this level on desktop, but even this budget-friendly card delivers superb 1080p performance befitting the G5's 1080p 144Hz display. That's partially down to the power gigabits prepared to pump into the GPU inside this machine. 75W. That might not seem like much next to the 175W RTX 4090 laptops we've reviewed, but it's 30W more than MSI is ready to run through its own RTX 4060 powered gaming laptop, the Cyborg 15, and you can watch the frame rate go up with every extra watt pulsing through the G5's GPU. The Gigabyte G5 is up to 27% faster than the Cyborg 15 in our testing, and the Cyborg 15 even has a better CPU for gaming under the hood. The CPU in question here is Intel's Core i5-12500H, a fairly sensible choice, though let down a little by only 4 performance cores, P-cores. This is one of Intel's hybrid Alder Lake chips, so it comes with a basket of efficient cores, E-cores, to help lighten the load on the quicker gaming silicon. There are 8 E-cores here, which makes for a 12-core chip in total. Generally, I'd prefer a few more P-cores in the mix, at least 6, like the Core i7-12650H CPU found on the MSI Cyborg 15. In fact, that comes with 6 P-cores and just 4 E-cores. The MSI laptop also comes with faster DDR5 memory than the legacy DDR4 on the Gigabyte machine. Number 1. Lenovo Legion Pro 7i, Gen 8. The Lenovo Legion Pro 7i is the best 16-inch gaming laptop, and since 16-inch is the best form factor for a gaming laptop, it is therefore the best gaming laptop overall as well. Win-win. It's a machine that comes in at a price point that makes the rest of the high-end RTX 40 series look even more ridiculous on their lofty $4,000 plus purchase. And it's the RTX 4080 model that has us impressed in testing, offering the sort of gaming performance that has me questioning why anyone would want an RTX 4090 machine. The Legion Pro 7i runs its RTX 4080 at a 150 WTGP, which is the effective maximum of the GPU. Though manufacturers are given an extra 25W leeway to bulk up their own specs if they feel they can push a little extra juice through their own systems. Lenovo hasn't gone down that route. The Legion Pro knows what it likes, and it likes the 150 WTGP, and no more. The Legion Pro 7i uses a 13th gen Intel chip, the Core i9-13900HX. If, like me, you were to assume that would essentially be a slightly higher clocked version of the Core i9-13900H Asus has used in its excellent Zephyrus M16 gaming laptop, then you'd be wrong. Despite the almost identical name, this is an entirely different, substantially better CPU, where the one in the Asus is a 14-core design, with 6 P-cores. This is a 24-core setup with 8 P-cores and twice the number of E-cores. They're both capable of 5.4 GHz boost clocks, though inevitably the bigger chip has a higher base TDP of 45W. Then backing up the key CPU/GPU combination is a 1TB PCIe 4.0 Samsung SSD and 32GB of DDR5 5600 SK Hynix memory. There you have it, our top 5 best gaming laptops of 2024. Each of these laptops has its own strengths and caters to different gaming preferences. Remember, the perfect gaming laptop for you depends on your specific needs and budget. Check the links in the description for the latest prices and availability. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Until next time, happy gaming!